This is the Ageratum I picked up at Peterson's. It was the only one they had. And I have gone online and found more. But I thought, you know what? Let me try and propagate it first. See if I can grow more. So we'll see. I still might buy another one because let me tell you, she was all about this and only this. And it's true to its name because look what it's called. Monarch Magic. And let me tell you, it is magical for the monarch butterflies. There's the name of the garden center I got it from. Hopefully they'll get more because, oh my gosh, this was incredible. I am going to keep it in pots and regularly deadhead it just because it's not native and I don't trust things. I want to see what they're going to do, so I keep them in pots. It's a cultivar of some kind. It could be from one of our native ageratums, which I do have right here in the hanging baskets. And I saw her fly around these, but she didn't land. She went straight back to these. So that's pretty fabulous. I love that. Monarch Magic. And also, since she was spending so much time here, I conveniently set a little swamp milkweed here, but there are no eggs on it. She is probably one of none in the area, and so she probably does not have any fertilized eggs to share. But just in case, I'm going to leave it there. Make it easy for her. It's getting to the point with some of my plants that I've been protecting under various covers that they're getting too big, and I need to start testing leaving some of them out in the open to see if they get eaten, because I don't know, I've just got so much, like the Mexican sunflowers, the balloon milkweed, they're still small, they can stay under their covers, but eventually I'm going to have to move forward and pick one of them to be the guinea pig of will you get eaten or won't you. So let's go down to the Mexican sunflower garden and we'll uncover one and keep an eye on and see what happens to it. I mean, look how big these ones are getting. And they're gonna be putting on flowers soon. And I also want to plant these in the ground, get them out of the pots. Maybe I'll leave these ones in the pots. I can move them around. Okay, so I'm going to uncover one of these guys. I guess it really doesn't matter. Let's do this one that's back here in the corner. Oh, it's two. Okay. Let's leave them uncovered and see what happens. I also want to move this pot out to my flower garden, and yes, I'm going to uncover it. These are zinnias, and this one here has got a bud on it. Maybe I'll pull out one of my risers from my work area and put the pot up on that to keep it up higher maybe, because I really want these guys to flower and bloom. I do not want them to be eaten, but like I can't keep them hidden away forever. What's the point of that? They got to get out and bloom so butterflies can land on them. All right, I pulled out that potted Pentas and I put a little riser in. And there we go. Okay, please flower and don't get eaten. Actually, pulling out this Pentas, I want to go ahead and start gathering some of my Pentas over to the Pentas garden, just starting to set them in there. I still haven't moved all the stones over. I have to like be creative and find some more. So I have one on this end, and then you can see I have some on the other end. I need to connect them. So the Pentas are going to be to the right of the walkway, and then the Porterweeds I want to put to the left of the walkway because they get taller, and so then it'll be tiered when you're looking at this garden space from the front. I've got this one I picked up at Peterson's, and look right here. This Pentas is growing back. And this one here is growing back. And that one's starting to get some green. And that, I think, is a Porterweed, is growing back. So lots of good things coming to this garden. I have this Porterweed that's growing back. I have another little teeny Porterweed that's coming back. Pentas. 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 We're going to get more flowers for butterflies in here, and pollinators and bees. So I want to show y'all something cool. This is my Smallflower Pawpaw, and it has these. I think it's going to flower. I am so excited about that. So you know I have the Pawpaw because it is the host plant to the zebra swallowtail. Even though I'm not likely to get them because they do prefer wild, open areas, not urban backyards. But you know what? Just in case. And it's gonna flower. Look at those. I can't wait to see that. I have never had any of my pawpaws flower. Other things that are growing back, these are Scarlet Hibiscus. I grew from seed last year, and there's their little old stems. So I'll need to separate these guys out because there's like far too many of them in this little pot, but I think it's fabulous that they came back. This is my southern fog fruit, and it is coming back. Potted Jamaican caper is coming back. My sugarberry potted is coming back. I have lots of cosmos seeds coming up in random pots. I had a lot of cosmos that were really tall, and a lot of my potted plants were under and around them. So apparently those seeds made it through our hard freeze, which is typical. And I have a lot of them coming up in pots. I'm just going to let them go, see what happens. Skyflower is coming back. Look at it all in there. This is one of my wetland pots where I have a button bush that, look, is coming back. Oh my gosh, that's fabulous. My fiddlewood is coming back. Elephant ear. Fire spike. Privet senna. Snow square stem. And you guys, this snow square stem is that one that got huge that I moved, and it's coming back. colocasia. And I already showed you my wild lime, but look how much more is coming in. More scarlet hibiscus. This is one of the hibiscus plants that I have. There's 5 in this pot. I'm not sure who is who when they get bigger. I'm gonna have to identify them, but they are all host plants to a lot of butterflies and moths. You can see listed on my little tags. And this one is coming up. And that little one there. Oh, and look at my sassafras tree. It is flowering, and it's so pretty because it's got just the bare stems, and then on the ends are these little poofs of color. So beautiful. If you can get your hands on the sassafras tree, I couldn't recommend it more. It's a great tree for Florida gardens. It has a lot of interesting features, not to mention the adorable spice bush swallowtail caterpillars you might find on it. If you can't seem to locate one to purchase, Joyful Butterfly does sell them. And as a matter of fact, I was just looking, at the end of the season last year, they had a few left, and I bought them, and they came in near dormant. So I was like, are they going to come back? Here's one of them. This is the pot it came in. But look and see. We are coming back. So that's totally fabulous. Here's another one here, and you can see it's getting little leaf buds on it too. So happy to see that. I have this in this pot, and it's coming back, but I don't know what it is. So we'll find out. So I think I'm down to 3 natives that are not showing signs of life, and that will be this, my cocoa plum, my marlberry, and my tea bush. But I'm not giving up on them. There is still time, and there is still hope. Oh wait, I forgot there's another one. My little strong bark. Nope, there's another one. My Bahama senna. My smaller privet sennas are coming back. The big ones are showing no sign, but that's okay because I have more of them. This is my Bahama senna. I trimmed it all back. Let's go down here and look and see if there's anything happening. No, those are all weeds. Let's go ahead and pull that out. So no, there's nothing happening down there. And my little strong bark, I trimmed it back too, but nothing happening. So that's pretty exciting, having so much life coming back and fewer things I'm gonna have to replace. So I love that. Oh, I also took all those trellises from out in front of my split leaf and cleaned up just the front part right here. I'll put the trellises back in if need be. The purpose of those was to keep the leaves going up instead of sticking out in my walkway. And you can see they're putting out lots of new growth. I think I'm gonna leave the leaves that are in there because that offers a lot to the ecology in the backyard. And once these front ones grow in, I won't even really notice that, and they're gonna decompose. which is good. It's going to put more nutrients in. And if you look back in there, there's lots of Passiflora incense growing in back there. And there always has been, but now you can really see it. And I think that's one of the places I would see the little zebra longwings fluttering in through here, which, by the way, I did see one zebra longwing butterfly. My husband and I were sitting out one evening and it just come fluttering through, just went straight across. I was like, oh, look! So there's one around. I haven't seen any butterflies yet today, though, and it's a nice, I mean, there's a little cloud right now, but there's a lot of blue sky, so hopefully. Remember how a few videos ago I said I was going to do something with this, and I never did? Well, I did it, and it worked. Let me show you. So, having it this way, if I have caterpillars safely munching inside and they pupate in there, when they eclose, I'm gonna have to like unhook all this to let the butterfly out. It should be able to get out through these openings, but just in case, like if it's hanging up here, and also to be able to like get in there and place caterpillars in there if I find them somewhere else. I don't want to just like drop them down in there. So I unhooked the top one and attached it in the back with these little plastic ties, and then I put these upside down on here so they'll rust, and now I can open and close the top. Isn't that cool? So I'm gonna go do the same to this one. Ta-da! Now I just need some caterpillars. This is rue, host plant for eastern black swallowtails, also host plant for giant swallowtails. I got my rue from Joyful Butterfly, and it has done very well for me. It has gone, it's multiple years old now, and I love it. It is the best of the herby host plants for eastern black swallowtails. Is done the best for me in my Florida Zone 10A garden. And I do have an affiliate link to Joyful Butterfly if you want to shop. That link is in the description section of all my videos. Just tap it and shop through it, and Joyful Butterfly sends me a small percentage of the sale. It doesn't cost you any more. It just helps my channel. Okay. Look who's blooming. Isn't it cute? I've been told these will come up everywhere. So mine is in a little pot with the tag on it still, of course. So it's cute though. Look at it. I haven't seen any pollinators go to it, but again, there's not a lot of pollinators out and about yet because of the freeze. My Lyreleaf sage are also blooming. They're so pretty, and there's so many of them in here. And my gosh, look at this, who has just come up. Do you see that tall gray stem? I think that might be my is it wild white indigo? That might be that. It just goes away and comes back again every year. I just know, I guess I thought it was a Lyreleaf. I guess I thought it was a Lyreleaf sage stem, but now it's definitely not. That's fabulous. I've got a few little Beardtongues here that I am potting up into clay pots that I've got. They've been sitting here in their little plastic pots. I'm gonna pot up this one next. And look what else is coming in here. My little rayless sunflowers are coming up, at least their basil leaves. And there was one coming up in there. See the little hole? And it was totally going to be drowned out. I mean, they're pretty fierce. It would have popped its little head up probably, but I dug it out of there and stuck it in this pot that I just put here. So there it is, right in the middle. Look at its big old leaves from last year that somehow made it. And then these are some other things. I think this is Coreopsis. Well, they look droopy now because I just dug them out from over there. They were coming up and moved them here. I'm about to give them a big drink. And then as I find more things, you know, I could stick them in this pot kind of the same way that I did in this pot in my last video. I've got my hose going over here filling up my wetland garden. Sometimes I'll just lay it here and let it go because it's like a big bucket underneath the way I designed it that holds water. And so you can see the water's not pooling too much because it's sinking down into the wetland garden to get all this going. But now I'm going to grab the hose and water those things. See, there we go. Nice and potted. No more plastic pots. Well, at least there. These are plastic, but they're pretty plastic. And now I'm going to take you in the garden room and show you the cute thing that I waited because I was hoping to have something cute to show you with it. I'll explain what I mean, but I don't. So we're just going to go see it in the garden room. I have my fans going, so it's going to be a little noisy. Let's go. Okay, here we are. Look at this little thing. Isn't it cute? And notice, stickers are still on it. That's totally my vibe. So this is a little caterpillar raising enclosure, and as soon as it popped up on Amazon, I bought it. But it's been out for a while and I haven't seen it come up again. So I'll go check and make sure it's still there. It's got a cute little latch. And what I really like the most is it has a flat sweep out. So, you know, on the, like these, it has this lip so you can't just sweep stuff out. This one be so easy to clean out. You can just, you know, slide things out. So I have in here a little cutting of Bahama Senna. I was hoping I would find a caterpillar on it, but not so much. I really wanted to show you my first caterpillar I'm raising in here, but things just didn't work out that way. So things that I like about it is it's screen all around, doesn't have any of that plastic that butterflies can't walk on. I like the sweep out thing. I don't know how long the wood is going to last. I'm not going to put it outside. It's going to stay in the garden room. Door is easy to open and close. I can see that this top part, like if the butterflies are up there, it might be a little challenging to get them, but probably not. It's not huge, and I will probably like raise monarchs or something, not swallowtails, because I do not want those big purges on these pretty white side panels. If you've raised swallowtails, you know what I'm talking about. So my husband didn't have any battles assembling it, and it came with, let's see, some paperwork. My fans are blowing it. Well, instructions, and then on the other side is a beginner's guide to butterflies with information that, you know, hopefully I've covered on my channel. And then this, which is like a little note to the customer, which is very sweet. It's long and explains their story. So I think it's adorable. Is it as practical, or will I love using it as much as my favorite, these guys? Probably not. But to have it on my little tabletop with just a couple little caterpillars in there as like my little desk buddies, I think is adorable. So there you go. That's it. Isn't it cute? And now you can see what it is. I'm going to go check on Amazon, make sure it's still available, and I'll pop right back in and let you know. Okay, yes, it is still available, and it's got fast shipping. It would be here tomorrow morning by 8 o'clock, it told me. It's $59.99, and I added it to my Amazon storefront. They had a little coupon for 5% off beside it just now when I looked. So there you go. All right, I'm going to wrap up this video, and it's going to be up for you tomorrow, Thursday. And I'm going to go water my garden. And moments ago, I saw my little monarch. She just flew in and out and was flying around the neighbor's yard. So, you know, maybe she'll show up again while I'm watering. And tap the like button, subscribe to my channel, say hi to me in the comments. And now I'll see you in my next video, or until butterfly comes along. Y'all, I'm sitting out here editing my video, and look who came in. Giant swallowtail. Fabulous. But it's a male, so I can't hope for eggs, but I'm glad it's here. Look how gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Oh, so beautiful. What a great way to end this video. I'm gonna go get some pictures.